All right. Welcome back, everyone, for another deep dive.
Always exciting to be back.
This week, we're going to be taking a look at Vantage Plus's latest weekly report on the crypto markets.
Yeah, they do a great job, with these weekly reports. Really kind of a good pulse check on the state of crypto.
Trying to get a sense of, is the fade in? Is the fade out for, Bitcoin, Ethereum, all the big players?
Exactly.
So what's the overall kind of sentiment that Vantage Plus is putting out there?
Well, I think, in their analysis, they are urging a little bit of caution. They're saying, we might see a little bit of a downturn in the markets in the coming weeks.
Okay.
They point to a few things. One, the U.S. dollar has been really strong.
Yeah.
And that can kind of put a damper on crypto. And also, we've seen some pretty significant highs recently.
Yeah, for sure.
So a little bit of a correction, wouldn't be unheard of.
Yeah, I mean, a correction, it does feel like we're kind of due for one.
Right.
But, I mean, is this something to be concerned about? Or is this, a dip to buy? Like, what's their take?
They're actually pretty optimistic in the sense that they think this could be a good buying opportunity for some investors.
Okay, interesting.
If you've been waiting on the sidelines, maybe a little dip is what you've been waiting for.
Yeah, that classic risk versus reward scenario.
Exactly.
Okay, so let's break it down by, some of the top coins. Let's start with, the OG Bitcoin. What's the outlook there?
Yeah, so Bitcoin, as we're talking right now, is sitting at, let's see, $94,295.
Okay.
So they note that it dipped below its 50-day moving average recently.
Yeah, and that's for, those who don't follow these things as closely, that's a key technical indicator.
Right. And
Right.
it can signal, a potential change in trend. Now, it is currently holding at a support zone.
Okay.
But Vantage Plus thinks that if it breaks below that, we could see it fall to like $92,000.
So kind of a key level to watch there. What would signal, kind of a positive turnaround for Bitcoin?
Well, they say if it can reclaim that 50-day moving average, that would be a very bullish sign.
Okay.
And, signal that maybe, further gains are in store.
Makes sense. All right, let's move on to Ethereum. What's the situation looking like there?
Yeah, so Ethereum, similar story. It's trading at $3,271.50.
Okay.
And it's also seen a little bit of a dip.
Great.
And Vantage Plus is saying that, if it falls below $3,200, we could see further losses.
Okay.
They are pointing to the 50-day moving average as well as a key upward trend line as being the next major support levels.
So those moving averages, it seems like those are really, really important to watch.
Yeah, I mean, they are key technical indicators for a reason.
So if it holds those levels, are things looking okay?
I mean, it's never that simple, right? But it would definitely be a positive sign. If it can, hold above those levels. On the flip side, if it can break above $4,000, they're saying that could signal a major bullish breakout.
Okay, so some key levels to keep an eye on there for Ethereum.
Yeah.
All right, let's talk Ripple. What are they saying about Ripple?
So Ripple, currently at $2.45,
Okay.
has been showing some positive momentum.
Okay.
However, it is facing pretty strong resistance at $2.95.
Okay.
And Vantage Plus, they're saying that this upward move, it might not last.
Yeah.
Based on their analysis, it could be short-lived.
So maybe not the time to, go all in on Ripple just yet.
Yeah, might want to wait and see.
Okay. All right, last but not least, let's talk about Solana. What's the word on the street for Solana?
Yeah, so Solana is the one, actually, that Vantage Plus is raising some red flags about. It's trading at $186.24 right now.
Okay.
And they're saying that their monthly charts, they're showing some bearish signals.
Okay.
And Solana has been struggling to break through this resistance at $259 ends. So they're not saying to, totally abandon ship.
Okay.
But they are saying that if it breaks below its upward trend line, we could see a sell-off. And they think it could drop all the way down to $125.
Okay.
And they're saying the only sign of a real turnaround would be if it breaks above that $259 resistance level.
Okay. So some mixed signals for sure kind of across the crypto world this week.
Yeah.
But, it sounds like, some key levels to watch, potentially some turning points for some of these coins.
Yeah, definitely a lot to pay attention to in the coming weeks.
What's interesting to me, and maybe this is something to dig into another time.
Yeah.
Vantage Plus. They talked about how the strong U.S. dollar is kind of impacting the crypto markets. Makes you wonder, how much influence do traditional markets have on the crypto space?
Yeah, that's a great question. And I think it's something that, we're going to see play out more and more in the future.
For sure. All right, well, thanks for breaking it all down for us.
My pleasure.
And everyone listening, stay curious, keep those thinking caps on, and we'll see you next time for another deep dive.
See you then.
Bye.
Bye.